Hi, my name is Faith. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be hanging out outside, playing in the yard, and I'm going to show you a new path I made, and we're going to sift sand and make a beach. You need a push, don't you? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whee! So, all these buckets are filled with sand. We are sifting the sand in here. This is a gold panning kit. Oh, that one's empty. But the rocks are going into this pile here on this bank to prevent erosion and mud. And the sand is going over here for our private beach next to our pond. So that's pretty spectacular. So this is going to be some ASMR content as I sift the sand so that you can hear the sound of that. So one full bucket of dirt like this, sifted through, yielded this much sand. So we're going to take the sand and go over to the beach. These buckets have sand ready for the beach. These 3 buckets are empty, and there's one left right there. We got this pile of rocks that needs to get raked out, spread evenly over all this earth. Let me show you the sandbox. Come up here. This is all freshly sifted sand for the sandbox. And let me come down here and show you my path I just made. I weed whacked it yesterday, and I lopped some stuff out of here today. I have brush here because that's a little muddy. So I just weed whacked like some of these branches that were sticking up. Under the apple tree. And down here. So now we're at the bottom of the hill. But that way you can just step over a narrow part of the brook up there instead of walking down like from the ladder here all the way down the steep hill and then over a larger portion of water. So I think it looks good. Come out over the trees. All these logs have to get dealt with. Pallet has to get picked up. These boards. I'm gonna weed whack down here again. We have a beautiful section of trees. So this is great. I love these big trees. This one here is an apple tree. It's huge. And yeah, this is like my yard over here. So here is some pallets. There's a big pile of brush. There's my chairs and my building project. The other fire pit. This is my garden where I have green squash, yellow squash, and butternut squash. And I have another path right here. It's not weed whacked, but there's this bridge. I'll just take you up this way because I gotta go inside. It's muddy, but this comes out to the other side of the brook, which this is like wildly, I wouldn't say overgrown, it's just a forest. So I have this long bed and my raised garden beds, and this is a straight path up here, but you can't see the path. Well, yeah, you can. Right here you can see the straight path. And here's these big raised beds right there. 1, 2, 3. The top one or the middle one is gonna have onions. And then this is where the water comes rushing down. These steps are like a waterfall step. And then in a storm, the rain rushes all the way through here, down where all this rocks is, and into the brook. And it is amazing to watch. And this is my other path. This is the one I always walk on, where I go zoop over this bridge and then around there. That's where the building was. And this is where it's going. And then you can barely see my hammock. Right there's my hammock. So here's my raised beds again. My path. I wanted this here to be an herb garden with pots, and I put all my herbs in these stackable containers from the Dollar Tree. It's gonna rain soon. I also have to redo these steps because they're too tall. I love the rocks that I put in some of these, and I have clay to be able to do that with this earth, but the step up here is too big, and it makes it hard to use them. And up at the top here is a mess. This is supposed to be, I'm echoing because I'm right near a satellite. This is supposed to be a greenhouse, But I think I'm going to take these fence posts and smash them into the ground. Not smash them, but these fence posts are going to go zoop, 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 zoop along it to be the support foundation for the greenhouse floor. So that's a whole nother project. There's a lot of projects that I just showed you. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I gave you some ideas or inspiration for your own yard. I'm sorry that there was not as much music as I usually have, but this just happened to have some great ASMR content, so I just went with that instead. So have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye!